The three decks that I'm using for your Lovescopes are going to be the Whispers of Love by Angela Harfield and Josephine Wall. I'm also using the Tarot of Dreams deck by Cyril Marchetti and the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Also, I am separating this into three different categories, and these will be time-stamped. I am going to draw the Tarot of Dreams and the Romance Angels for as the main reading, and I will then do three different readings on that, separating it into what I'm calling super singles. And what I mean by super singles is you are not physically interacting or committed to anybody. You could be completely single where you're not thinking about anybody, you don't have any interest, there's absolutely no romance going on in your life. Or you could be super single in the fact where there is no romance taking place, but maybe you like somebody or you're still thinking about a past relationship. Okay, it's just there's no real romantic activity transpiring in the physical right now. So that is the super singles category. The next category will be singles, which are for those of you who are casually dating around. There's people in your life in a romantic way, but what is different is there is no verbalized commitment to any particular individual, even if you are dating people or a very specific person. Okay, there's no real commitment there yet. And then finally is going to be couples, and that speaks for itself. There is a verbalized commitment. You guys could be just starting to be in a serious relationship, or maybe you just got committed, or you could be married, you could be living together. It's just you are coupled up, and that's understood on both sides. So I'm going to segregate it that way to make it easier for everybody who's watching and to ensure that everybody, regardless of their situation, gets a message personalized to them based on your requests. So each category will be time stamped. I'm starting with the super singles first. So whatever category you fall into, go ahead and go to the description box below and click on your time stamp. Otherwise, I hope you all have a very beautiful and blessed first half of March. Take care. Hey Leo, super singles. So the energy that I see for you guys these first 2 weeks of March definitely has the potential of something new coming in regards to love and romance. And for those of you who have really been single for a long time, you're going to be very excited about this. Like, we have this King of Cups in the near future, and then we also have the Foundation being this Ace of Coins. However, even though I do see this opportunity coming in for many of you, and I see attraction and chemistry, so it's quite strong, and some of you, this may be a choice where this shows up and you are trying to decide if, am I just going to hook up with this person? What do I want to do with this person? Because I see a lot of passion and chemistry and attraction. Like, there's a lot of physicality to this relationship more than anything else. Even though this person is showing up as a water sign, there's like a new offer or an opportunity. This could even just be a one-night stand. Because what sits at the center of the reading is the reversed Six of Wands. And now, based on the other cards here, I get the sense that this is more of a defeat, not that there's something that you're hiding or is being hidden by you. Okay, this is more of a defeat, especially with the pay attention to the red flags card being up there. I feel as though this person coming in, you're going to kind of see them through rose-colored glasses, okay? They're going to really appear to be something very romantic, all of that. But there's going to be a part of you that is conflicted, like, they seem one way, but there's something just beneath the surface that makes you question, okay? This is the universe saying, yes, pay attention to those red flags. That's not just you being insecure, okay? And if you've been single for a long time, and here comes Rico Suave or whatever, and you're like, oh my god, this kid, I want to do this, and that might be why maybe you just hook up with them or whatever. I just get, for you guys, whatever surfaces in regards to love and romance these first 2 weeks of March isn't really, it's not sustainable. It's not really going to manifest or turn into anything based on this reading, okay? This is more of like a hookup, or somebody presenting themselves in one way, and then after you hook up with them, you really see who they are, okay? It's just there's something about it that is off, and you feel that from the start, but depending on your situation, you might, just jump right into it, but, and then the defeat at the center of the reading here. So for some of you, if there's something new that comes in these first 2 weeks and something feels off, it is. And just don't even mess with it. It's not even worth your time. If you're just hard up for sex because you haven't been laid in a while, I definitely see that it's there. And if that's what you want, that's what you want. Go ahead and go for it. But don't put on those rose-colored glasses and don't get emotionally attached, because I don't get the sense that this relationship has everything you need for long-term sustainability. If anything, it's just very sexual, a lot of chemistry and attraction, okay? For others of you, just because we have the Six of Cups here and this Two of Wands in the past, I feel that many of you are still feeling quite attracted to your ex-partner, and you're thinking about them quite a bit over this first 2 weeks of March, and they very well could be a water sign. Now, with the Ace of Coins here at the base, you could be putting yourself out there to somebody, but I don't feel like it would be well received if this is an ex, or maybe your ex is coming back and putting themselves out to you, and I just don't get it being well received either way. There's just something about the energy that it just doesn't feel quite right, okay? So, for you guys who are super single, I know this is like a craptastic reading. I'm not like, oh yeah, love's showing up. I'm like, no, if this shows up, I don't think you're really going to want what's showing up. But, I mean, it's just only 2 weeks of time that we are talking about here. So, if anything, I would spend this 2 weeks really grounding yourself and keeping your eyes open. Don't be fooled by anybody's mirages, okay? If it's been a while since you've had sex and you want booty, then go for it. But recognize that's probably all this is going to be. And, if there's any ex business going on, let it go. It doesn't, I don't see good energy for any of that. If anything, I see you guys needing to just remain single these first 2 weeks of March. I know you don't want to hear that. So let's see what further advice Spirit has from the Whispers of Love Oracle card for you super single Leos that are dealing with this, where you're like, come on, any day now, universe, I would love to have a decent relationship. And I do see you guys being quite stable in your energy, so you do have that going for you, okay? I just feel as though something that's showing up just is not in your best interest, whether it's somebody new or something from the past. It's like, yucks, let it go. Okay. Physical touch is important. Alright, I'm laughing, and I shouldn't laugh, but Leo, okay, some of you are like, bitch, shut up. It has been a long time since I have had the bang bang, okay? And here is my opportunity, and I'm gonna take it because I really want it. I don't care the outcome, okay? So that, I don't know why, is a really strong energy for some of you this first 2 weeks. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to somebody who needs it. So, really strong. I feel that many of you are going to have a one-night stand or a hookup of some kind, okay? You know, maybe that's all that you want at this point in time, but then you end up with this clinger 5000 who won't leave you alone, who now has all these emotions for you, and you're like, no, I just wanted to get laid, I just wanted to hook up, okay? So definitely energy of hookup, physical contact these first 2 weeks of March for you guys, especially those of you who have been without. You might have a couple different opportunities just kind of show up. So that's what the energy I have for you guys. That's pretty wild if you ask me. I truly hope that offered you some guidance and clarity, and I really hope you guys have a very beautiful, blessed in 2 weeks. Okay, Leos, take care. Alright, so Leo singles. Let's see what we have going on. Alright, I feel for you guys, sitting here in the recent past, we have the Two of Wands, and in the crown position, we have the Six of Cups. So, I get that some of you, maybe casually dating somebody, but you're still thinking about an ex, or the person that you're dating or like casually dating, because again, there's no real solid commitment here, may still be kind of hung up on an ex, but I feel like this is more in your arena of things, and you still have a great chemistry and attraction and draw and sexual interest towards this ex, okay? And this ex could be a water sign, as we have the King of Cups here in the spread as well, but with the Six of Cups in the crowning position, I feel as though this first 2 weeks of March for many of you holds an element of your focus being on a past relationship or feeling really nostalgic. Some of you could be thinking about a past relationship and making the decision to get committed to with somebody new and move on, okay? Because I definitely do see a choice here, but with that, there is something about it that leaves you feeling kind of defeated, not totally victorious, and that's why I feel you're hung up on somebody else. It doesn't feel intense at this point, but maybe you had a lot of hope that you and somebody would come back together or have a real opportunity or reconcile, and that just, it doesn't happen. Or if that energy is coming forth, pay attention to the red flags here. I get that you really need to be very intuitive about any sort of ex person coming into your reality this first 2 weeks of March, because there's something that is off, and with this card being defeat at the center of your reading, it's really, whether you get defeated or not is really like your choice. You won't walk into the lion's den, so to speak, meaning you'll be able to see the lion sitting there before you choose to enter that den. And if you choose to enter that den, well, you kind of know what's going to happen. You're going to be defeated. But if you're like, whoa, I see what the hell this is really all about, and yeah, I feel a really strong pull to go up in there, but I see all that danger, and you don't go in there, then you're not going to be in this place. You are going to be in this place, like you dodged the bullet, so to speak. So it's really up to you. on what you choose to do, okay? I feel that many of you are kind of really stuck in nostalgia, thinking about somebody else, a past relationship, and if that relationship is presenting itself to you this first 2 weeks of March, I don't know that I would trust it, even if you feel a very strong magnetic pull to it, okay? I don't know that I would trust it if I were you, based on the layout of cards. Now, for others of you, you've been hung up on this person may still be kind of around, but there now may be a new individual in your life, and perhaps it's time for you to give this person a chance, okay? If you're not caught up on an ex at all, and you have somebody new coming in, again, this red flags really sticks out to me. Really just pay attention to everything that is being said to you. Verify information if you need to. Be very intuitive. These first 2 weeks of March, just be very intuitive, okay? Because I feel as though that will prevent you from any danger. That will prevent you from going into the lion's den completely blindsided, okay? Because there's offers being made, or an offer being made to you by somebody, and or you have a choice between two different people. There's something going on, and I don't feel like there's two people physically in your life. It's more like there's somebody on your mind, and then there's another person in your life or trying to come into your life, and you're trying to make the decision on, do I let this past person go and move on with this new person, or do I just let this opportunity bypass me and stay hung up on the ex? Well, I feel like if you're hung up on the ex, it's time to let that go, and you need to give this new person a chance. And if there's no ex involved, and there is somebody new that pops up these first 2 weeks of March, you need to be very cautious about this person. I'm just not sure that they are everything that they are presenting themselves to be, and you might be a little blinded because there's going to be a lot of attraction and chemistry. Like, they could be presenting themselves in a sense of wanting a relationship, being really romantic, and you could even have it where they've been pursuing you. You've been making them pursue you for a while, and it's like once you give it up, they're out the door, okay? That is truly an energy I'm feeling. So just be very aware of everybody you're dealing with in a romantic sense this first 2 weeks of March, because that's how you're going to see those red flags. And don't discount your own intuition and that gut feeling if you feel like something is off, okay? Because chances are something is off, and you're feeling it for a reason, and you might be blinded, because I see a lot of chemistry and attraction happening here. So I am going to pull you additional advice from the Whispers of Love card. Okay, romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Okay, this to me is so strong for those of you who have somebody new in your life, but you're still hung up on the ex. It's really time to let that go and put all your attention on this new person, because there is a very beautiful romance that can unfold for you, even if you do feel defeated by a past relationship. Put your whole heart into this, okay? Now, for others of you, this is where this red flag comes into play. Somebody is going to be laying it on very thick for you, and you will feel somewhere inside that something just isn't right. Now, this obviously isn't going to resonate for everybody because this is general, but if this resonates for you, and somebody's lavishing you with all this attention and romance, but something feels off inside, trust yourself over all of the attention, okay? Really trust yourself. But nonetheless, for you guys, these first 2 weeks of March show a lot of energy in the love and romance department for you guys, even though you may not have an official commitment any particular place. There's definitely romance and sex on the board for these first 2 weeks of March, okay? So that's what I have for you Leo singles. I hope that offers you guidance, and I hope that you all have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. All right, for you Leo couples, okay. Very interesting spread for you guys compared to the super singles and then the single Leos. You guys at the center of your reading have the reversed Six of Wands, and I believe Taurus also had that at the center of their reading, and at the crown of their reading they had the Page of Cups, where you guys have the Six of Cups, and in the near future of their reading they had the Knight of Cups, where you guys have the King of Cups. So for some of you, you are definitely dealing with a Taurus, okay? And now, with Taurus's reading, it was as though there was something that you guys as a couple were keeping from everybody else, and showing as this could definitely be like a child, a pregnancy, and that's why this was coming through as reversed. It was something not being exposed into the spotlight. So this could very well be the same message if you are coupled up with a Taurus, where you guys were keeping a secret from everybody else, and you made the decision to come forth and express it out to everybody, okay? And there's concern of maybe the reaction from other people, especially a water sign. But it's come out, it's in the open. For others of you, this is you, Leo, having a secret. I think you have a secret crush on somebody, some of you coupled up Leos, and I think it's a water sign, and I think it's somebody from your past. And you're really feeling them in a physical way. You're really feeling an attraction, sexual passion and chemistry towards them, and maybe you ran into them in the recent past, or you made a decision to reach out and talk to them, and that's what's really triggered all of this emotion and sexual passion and chemistry, a reignition of it, so to speak. But there's Spirit's saying, listen, yes, you're feeling all of this energy about this past individual, this past relationship, but I don't think that it is what it seems, okay? I feel that you're feeling it so strongly, if this is resonating with you, because you've been apart from this individual for quite some time. And this could even be that you haven't seen them or even had any contact with them in a long time, but it's like you're trying to decide whether you should, even if you are coupled up with somebody else at this time, you're trying to make that decision because they're just heavy on your mind, they're really strong in your energy field, and you're feeling a really deep pull to them. And this is more than just like, I'm missing them. This is a very, like, you're feeling a lot of sexual passion and chemistry towards them for whatever reason, and this is coming through as defeat because you cannot have them, or obviously you are in a relationship. I don't see like any cheating going on here at all. I see this more as like playing out inside of your mind and inside of you, and the Spirit's saying, listen, this, even though you feel this is not what you think it is. You and this person broke up for a reason, or you never had a chance to really grow for a reason, and you need to just let this energy pass, okay? Just let it pass. Don't get caught up in it. Don't question the relationship you're in now, okay? Just trust that everything worked out the way that it was supposed to. And for some, just because this is a Six of Cups, and then we have this King of Cups, it's like somebody from your past could be coming back offering you, saying, hey, be with me. You know, leave what you have and be with me. And you actually were considering it, okay, because you really miss that person, or you had a lot of really amazing sex with them, and you miss that, and you're like, God, if I could just have one more damn time with them, one more time. Like, I hear that, one more time. Oh, if I could just have one more time with them. And you might have really been considering doing that. Or you might really consider doing that over these first 2 weeks of March. It's like there's some sort of opportunity that may present itself, and you may really consider it. But Spirit's saying, you probably don't want to do that. This is something you will regret, even though you feel a very strong sexual attraction and pull towards them, okay? For others of you, this could be where you have been really struggling. I don't know, Leo, listen. Whatever, because I see some of you are really happily coupled up at this time, okay? Like, you're really happy together with somebody. You're really happy. You're really in love. But there's something that is off. It's something that doesn't feel right, either about your partner, or even if you are really happy and in love with your partner, it's like there's some energy from the past. There's something, okay? It could be on your partner's side where there's some energy from the past that kind of lingers in between the two of you. There's something going on here where I feel a decision is finally being made, mainly by you. It could be by your partner, but I feel like these first 2 weeks of March, you are finally making the decision to be all in where you're at, okay? You, despite the strong pull to somebody else of the past, you know that it's over, okay? And you're deciding to go all in with where you're at, even though you're already there. And that's like if the ex comes back and tries to offer you something, you're going to choose the relationship that you're currently in, okay? Now, for those of you where none of that applies, I feel as though some of you are really in love with the partner right now, but there's some sort of insecurity, there's some sort of instability that you're feeling inside, and Spirit's saying, yes, you really need to pay attention to that, okay? Because it's trying to tell you something. And even though everything may seem right on the surface, it's not. If you are feeling this, now that's not going to apply to all of you, because some of you coupled up Leos look happy as hell, I'm just saying, and you're having some hot ass sex, and these first 2 weeks of March is just really, it's awesome, okay? You may have been planning a trip and it's just not going to work out for whatever reason, but I don't know, that's the only really negative thing I see if you're super happily coupled up, or there might be like you guys have some friends that are, like offered you something and now they're reneging, and that's where this pay attention to the red flags is coming into play. It's some friends that you guys have that you need to take a closer look at, okay? Since this is general, you'll know how this relates to your personal life, but just really keep yourself open to the energy if something feels off, okay? So, pull you an additional advice card from the Whispers of Love from Spirit. Just like I said, love it. Okay, this is card number 1, and it says, listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. So, Leo. Again, if something feels off, really listen to your intuition over everything else. And when it comes to any sort of communication you do have with your partner these first 2 weeks of March, it's very important that you listen with your soul and you're not just listening with your ears to hear what's being said or to respond, but more you're seeing and feeling the energy behind what's being said to you. Because for some of you, I think you need to maybe be a little softer because you have been focused on an ex and you need to let that go, and you need to open your heart to the person that you are with at this time. For others of you, this listen with your heart again is about these red flags. It's paying attention to that, whether it's in your relationship or you as a couple need to pay attention to these red flags coming in from friends or family members, okay? So open your heart these first 2 weeks of March, Leo, and that's kind of like a new beginning, a new cycle, and we have this Ace of Pentacles here again, new beginnings. So open your heart, be truthful, be honest. Don't be so willing or thinking you belong with an ex just because your hormones are going crazy. Give your person you're with a chance, okay? So that's what I have for coupled up Leos for these first 2 weeks of March.